So if you live in California, you know when it comes to buying insurance right now, it's really, really difficult, right? There's not a lot of carriers, insurance carriers that are writing insurance right now. You know, we used to have 4 or 5 companies for, say, homeowners or auto, but we're down to like one. And so, same with commercial property, like it's kind of across the board. So, one thing that I'm really focusing on at the end of this year, come early next year, is, really honing in and being selective with what carriers we write with and which ones are favorable. So I have a few meetings this week. I'm really excited. One of them is today, it's Monday, with one of our main wholesalers, and they write a lot of our non-standard, non-admitted markets, and she's going to kind of come and meet us for the first time and like really talk strategy about what to do going forward. And then I have a few other meetings throughout the week with some of our other carriers to really strategize and see where they're at, when they're planning on opening up, and what they want. So I'm really, like I said earlier, I'm really strategizing who we partner with and how it's going to really help our clients out. So I was on my way to work and I forgot to put Ava's lunch and her homework in her backpack. So I had to make a little detour back to the kids' school so I can give her her homework and her lunch, or else she's gonna never let me live it down. When I say we don't have any markets here in California, I'm not kidding. Like, we're really limited on who will write property insurance. Like, we're right outside our building here. We don't own the building, but we ran up here. Beautiful town. We're in Glendora. It's a lovely area. But these companies are now starting to even just generalize the city or by zip code, that the whole zip code is just hazardous. But that's not accurate, because there's so many areas around here that aren't hazardous. So we're having to fight with these insurance companies and saying, no, this property's up to date, it's nowhere near a brush area. Like, it's just getting really tough. So we're really having to strategize with carriers that we work with and explaining to the insureds what's going on. Being transparent and communicating is key. So a little side note on the whole insurance company thing and the carriers and everything that's going on in California, because I know that's what I've been talking about a lot today. One win was, right now, one of our processes was we mail checks quite often still. Some of our carriers require us mailing out checks. So right now, the process is our accounting will give me a copy of the check to print out. I then sign it. I'll give it to Elizabeth. She puts that with the invoice, and then and then she'll mail it, right? But that one step of me getting that email and printing the check and then signing it and then giving it to her, it's a process, right? So today I'm really excited. I got this printer set up here behind Elizabeth to where I'm gonna have accounting give her the checks to print and get them all together. Then she can bring them to me. I can review them, sign them off, and then she can mail them out. It's just one less thing for me to do, is having to print them, put the checks in the printer, print them out, and so on. So I'm really excited. That's one less thing. Just streamlining the whole thing and maybe just unloading a little bit off of me, because right now I'm just wearing so many hats. One of our wholesalers. And when I say a wholesaler, it just means like a broker. We go through them to get access to carriers that will write a little bit harder to place properties, or businesses that are a little on the risky side, or if you've had a lot of claims, maybe we have to go there to clean you up and then move you to a preferred market. Really just depends. So this lady, Bobby's been awesome. She's new to the wholesaler, or to the brokerage, but she's hungry, she's young, she's ready to rock, she's very intelligent. So I'm really excited to work with her. So I was really excited to actually have her come into the office. We could kind of discuss strategies and like how we're going to help in the future and what markets she's seeing right now. But recently with these markets, I've been really getting intentional with who are you seeing success with, and what industries, and so on, so we can kind of narrow down our focus and make sure we're getting exactly what they want. And so like I said, this week has been a lot of strategy calls on what we have going with our carriers, and this one was a really important one. She's in Colorado, so for her to be out here was really special, and I was glad I was able to get some of that. But yeah, really intentional about the carriers we write with, because right now there's not a lot of them, and having somebody like her on our side to go to these non-admitted companies that are that are really actually being really popular right now in California is really important. So to have good relationships with our underwriters only means that you're going to get your quotes faster, we're going to get a little bit better quotes, and so on. So we really want to make sure our relationships with them are strong. Revenue. That's what I was pushing for, and that's not just me personally. That's just for our agency. That was kind of our agency goal, because then somebody might, the parents might take a photo of that or something and share it. Like, yeah. All right. Yeah, and then it should be. I do like that form though. It's very nice. Like. Now you kind of have it where you want it, so you could be like, hey, I got the video in and stuff. Can we like just make this look and feel a little, and he'll kind of like tweak it. But good morning, everybody. Happy Halloween. Today is Halloween. It's a fun day. It's one of those days though at the office we're always short-staffed, because one thing I like to do, and one thing that's really important to us, is we let the staff go and meet the kids at their Halloween functions at school or whatever it is. So we're always a little short-staffed on this day. Again, just kind of honing in and focusing in and pouring into that family feel of a business, right? And the people that we work with really appreciate that, because not a lot of companies let their employees do that. So I want to keep pushing that, of course, and letting our team get that time, those special days to go to the Halloween parades or whatever it is at their schools. So yeah, it's just one of those days. I got to go meet the pest control guy at our house, because we have some rodents in our kitchen. That's no fun. I haven't had any luck catching them, so I had to run away from the office just for a minute to let them in. Really excited for today. It's going to be a great day. Beautiful weather out here in sunny California, and just another day to kick ass. Let's go. Hey, good morning, David. How you doing? It's pretty nice. It's like, I don't know, late 68, 70. It's nice. Absolutely. Yeah, so we're kind of so come this January 1st, I'm officially taking over the agency. My father-in-law's retiring. He laughs because like my vision of where I want this, he's like, couldn't even fathom, And I don't know, I've always had big ambitions my entire life. But it's one step at a time, of course. And so that's kind of where I'm at, of like, okay, I need to reevaluate what we have, what's working, what's not working. And yeah, so I just got off a call with an agent that is a few cities over from us that has an agency much larger than where I'm at, but where I want to be, right? And he actually reached out to me via LinkedIn because he wanted to ask me a few questions on some marketing stuff and video stuff. And we were able to collaborate in a lot of ways, because he was like, I want to pick your brain on this, but I could pick his brain way more than he could pick mine. But this industry is very collaborative. Like, I feel like not many of other industries reach out to one another to help each other, even though like we're actually kind of competitors. But we had some great conversation about bringing on, say, new salespeople, and like having a plug and play method of like, if you bring a sales guy on, you have to have them that system and process ready, or else they're gonna fail. Setting them up for success. And I think in our experience, like in the past, we've always just stuck somebody at a desk and said, good luck, call Tim, John, and Joe down the street and good luck. But he really showed his process to me of how he sets his producers up from the get-go, and it was really valuable to me. And I shared with him some of my video ideas and landing pages and marketing stuff that I'm doing. We both do larger commercial insurance, so we kind of relate in that way. So it was a really great conversation, really great collaborative approach. And again, all just came from LinkedIn and being authentic on camera. And so I'm just really excited because the relationships I've made from doing this has been so awesome. It's been so special. So I'm just so blessed with that. So hear me when I say this, like no matter what industry you're in, if you're authentically being yourself, whether you're a little quirky, you're more serious or more professional, you're more casual, whatever your real self is, be that because that's what's going to attract your type of clients. And again, it doesn't have to be in the insurance industry. This could be in real estate, this could be in mortgage loans, it could be anything. Marketing, photography, whatever it is, be yourself because first of all, you're not going to get burned down and trying to fake who you are. I struggled with that a lot, but you develop relationships with people that like you for you. That's just what I've done over the years, and I've made some awesome friends in this industry from just being me. And I'm not your traditional insurance agent, and I think, that uniqueness makes me stand out. Hey, what's going on, Jim? My name is Taylor with Jackson Insurance. Hey, I wanted to reach out because I ran into your wife the other day at the market, and she said to reach out to you because she was mentioning that you had some problems with your workers' comp carrier in the past with some audits, and we kind of got randomly talking about it, and she's like, I don't know, you got to talk to him. So I just wanted to reach out, man, and I wanted to see if I could help you with that, or if you're still struggling with it. Well, dude, it was really good connecting. Thanks again for taking my call. I'll talk to you in the next 2-3 weeks and we can touch base to gather all that info. Awesome. Well, have a good Halloween, man, and we'll talk to you soon. It doesn't hurt to ask, right? Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Well, thanks again, John. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. So, it's about 3:45 on Halloween. I'm closing the office a little early today. I usually, everyone's like, since when is a Halloween a holiday, right? But again, this goes back to how important the family is. Like I said earlier today, I like to close early. I like to do things a little differently. Our team really likes that. They get to spend some extra time with their kids during this day. They maybe have kids events at their school, whatever it is, but I like to leave a little early. I sound like a broken record, guys, when I say this. I'm just so blessed. I'm blessed to have a business that we have, the industry we're in, and the sirens, because I don't know if you can see. You can't see outside. But our office is right next to a fire station, so we get sirens a lot. But just wanted to say, I love our industry. I love our office. I love our company. I think we're going to be doing big things come 2025. Get ready. For now, happy Halloween. We'll catch you guys soon. I'm good. Hey, so I wanted to touch on this because for 2025, we're really getting together our game plan of the industries we're going to be going after, what your guys' appetite's going to be looking like, commissions, and so much more. Okay, so you guys are going to be tightening up on the commercial auto side. 2025 is going to be rough on the commercial auto, but workers' comp's really opening up. You guys have been really competitive there. So what are you seeing as far as 2025 goes that is going to be changing a lot? Because like I said, I want to make sure we prep and really build out our list of carriers for the 2025 that we're just going to say, if it doesn't fit in here, we're not going to write it. I'm really excited for that market because I think that I've heard a lot of my buddies in New York use you guys, a few others in other states. And when I reached out to you guys originally, you guys weren't appointing anybody, but that was for the personal line side. And so when I got your email about the commercial side, I jumped on it. Yeah, right now we've been going heavy into the habitational commercial properties. I've been talking to a lot of property managers, real estate agents, just trying to build some connections there because there's a lot of pain in that area. And I want to be a go-to for that because when it clears up, I want them to remember hey, we can move some of these from a non-admitted to an admitted at some point. Well, let's do that, man. I think this will be an awesome market to have because we're doing a lot of non-admitted property right now. And if we can kind of put some with you guys, man, on a better platform, dude, I'm all about streamlining this process. And I want to make sure that the clients feel that streamlined process as well and a quicker turnaround on quotes because I think the quicker we could turn it around, the better chance we'll have to bind it. Let's touch base next week and we'll start building this out a little bit more. So I just had 2 back-to-back meetings with 2 carriers of ours that we're kind of really honing in on that we think are going to be a really great fit for where we're going. Like I said earlier, we're just trying to really plan out our 2025 because California is struggling with companies, with markets, and we're spending a lot of time quoting or trying to help somebody, and we're not able to. And I always want to be there to help people, and I always want to have that, that mentality of like, we're here to help, but at the same time, like, we're spending a lot of time and wasting a lot of time doing that. So we need to be really clear and concise on who we're working with, what they want. So when somebody calls in, we know right away if we have a market or not. Like, we'll know right away. So we're not spending time trying to quote and then be like, oh, an hour later, sorry. No longer are we going to be that generalist that takes everybody and anyone. That's been a very hard structure for us to market to, like I said earlier, to hire for. It's just tough all the way around. We want to be experts in select industries, select areas, so we know exactly where our strengths are, and if it's outside of that, we'll refer them out to someone else. So yeah, 2 really great conversations with 2 of our awesome carriers that are really helping us out right now, that are still chugging along here in California. Well, we got the table, conference table in. Man, I wish I could have filmed us getting it upstairs. The delivery company said they wouldn't take it upstairs. It's just too big, liability reasons. They just couldn't do it. So to have some friends to help take it upstairs, and man, it took 3 of us guys to get it downstairs, in the elevator, upstairs, into our conference. It was rough, but we got it there. I started to take it apart, but I stopped because I wanted to document this. I'm going to start building this weekend, put it all together this weekend. I can't wait to show you guys what it's going to look like. Well, got the first pieces out of the box. Here's one half of the table. Here's the other half of the table. How am I going to put this together and flip it over? That's a whole other issue. I got the legs here. I got still another box, but it looks nice. It's like a dark brown espresso. I just wanted to take a look at it, but I'm really pumped because it's going to lay right here. It's going to fit perfectly, I think. Okay, go.
Testing.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't even break. Ah! Can you show us like a sick bro one on camera? No, come on.
Maximus.
Well, this is a much bigger project than I thought. This table weighs a ton, okay? The company I bought it from wasn't able to bring it upstairs or install it or put it together. And I was like, oh, I got this. Well, this thing weighs, but we're going to try this. And then I'm going to have to try to recruit a few people to get this flipped over. But it's a nice color. It's like a dark brown. It'll look perfect, and this kind of gives you a feel of what it's going to look like, even though it's upside down. These aren't the chairs I'm sold on yet, but it kind of gives you an idea of what it's going to look like, which will be perfect. So now I got to build the legs, put the legs on, and then recruit a few buddies to do it. Right, Ashton?
Mm-hmm.
You were a big help. Thank you. We got it on the chairs so I could put it together a little elevated. Wasn't easy, but we did it. Right? Step 1. Now we got to build the legs, then install the legs. got it done. I tried to film us doing this, and my camera died. But I had a few friends here to help us, family and friends, so I couldn't make it work because I had no battery. I'm really upset, but it's in. It looks great. It's functional. These chairs might not be the end-all be-all chairs because these are just what we had. They're kind of small. They're kind of low for this table, but I did this just to kind of see. So we got eight chairs here. I could even fit more if we need to. It's a perfect size table. We got some work to do on the rest of the room, but I'm super excited for the table. Oh my gosh, Project Conference Table's coming to an end. Yeah, this is week 2 of the vlog. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I know this was kind of a mismatch of stuff for the week, but I'm going to be honing in more and more each week on certain things. This one was really big on the carriers that I'm working on. You know, that's one of my key focuses right now. The conference room, yes, that's going to be really important for us as a team to collaborate. But from an agency perspective, or what are the key things I'm working on as an agency, it is going to be the markets, our niches going into 2025, and where we're going to be planning on for new business going forward. I'm sprinkling in other things that I'm working on because obviously I'm working on like a million things right now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Means a lot to me. So make sure you subscribe because, again, every Monday I'll be posting these, showing my week of where we're going on transforming this family business into a modern industry leader. I'm super pumped for it. You know, it's a 90-year-old business. Let's see where we could take this thing. I really just want to be a big player in this industry. I love this industry very much, and I think we could do a lot here. So thank you guys for tuning into this episode, and until next time, we'll see you later.